Naval fleet. Naval fleet. Now, naval is the adjective form of navy. For each of these terms, I will have a picture, I will have the official definition, and I will use that term in a sentence. A naval fleet is a group of ships that belong to the Navy. The naval fleet protected the coastline during the war. Unfortunately, it looks like Syria will not have much of a naval fleet left because countries like Israel and the US are bombing them. I understand. They say it in the newscast. Those countries are worried that those weapons could get into the hands of the wrong people. It's just sad to hear that the Syrian people have suffered so much and they are continuing to suffer. But hopefully, bright days are ahead. Coupled with is a good term to know in English. You may know couple, it's two people. Sometimes they are in love, but you could have a couple birds hanging out on a power line. That happens in my neighborhood sometimes. We call those birds mourning doves. But coupled with means combined with something else. The lack of food coupled with the cold weather made life very hard. I did ask AI to create a picture for that sentence. The lack of food coupled with the cold weather made life very hard. You can see it is very cold. People are living in tents. They only have one fire in the middle to keep everyone warm. Those conditions look brutal. In the newscast, they mentioned that Israel is trying to create a buffer zone with Syria. Let's talk about what buffer zone means. Buffer zone is an area created to keep two opposing sides apart. If two sides are opposing, they are fighting each other. The buffer zone was set up between the two armies to prevent more fighting. In the very middle of that picture, you can see there is a buffer zone. Again, I asked AI to create this image, and I think they did a pretty good job. I hope by looking at this picture, you now have a better understanding of what buffer zone is.